YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. Welcome back to another stream. Some very interesting things today involving Trump's supposed birthday letter to Epstein. I don't know about all that. I don't think it's real. And they're going to get sued. Because if it was real, where's this letter? You're describing it in detail, but you're not showing the letter because that can obviously be proven that that's not Trump's writing, that's not Trump's signature. And also, Trump doesn't draw little images on a letter. But we'll get into all the details about that in a second. But if we could see this letter, we would know it's not Trump. We would know. But they won't even show us the letter. First off, they're going to get their ass sued. Second off, it's going to be quite obvious that this is a fake letter. Everyone knows Trump's signature. Everyone knows how he writes. And there's no actual letter that, they're going to show us. They're going to blame Trump's trying to sue him for them not releasing it. And that's the reason they're not going to release this shit. It's crazy. It is mind-boggling. They're just trying to make this man look bad. They're trying to kick a man while he's down, basically. They're trying to kick a man while he's down. Isn't that kind of sad? And also, there's many other points that I can bring up here. Like, if this letter was real, why is it coming out now and not, during Trump's campaign in 2024 when he was running for re-election? Why is it just coming out now? And there's many articles out there already that are talking about how this letter is fake. So I guess we're going to find out and see. I mean, the truth will come out, but Trump is definitely going to sue him. But why would this letter come out at this exact time? If this letter was real, why would it come out at this exact time? They're not going to release it. They are not going to release that letter. They don't want the truth to come out that they're bullshitting and they got caught bullshitting. It is mind-boggling. I'm sure a bunch of people in here are going to come in any second and say, oh, the letter's real, the letter's real, the letter's real. It ain't real. It is not real. If the letter is real, why would it come out at this exact specific moment? Why didn't they release it during his first term? Why didn't they? Who found this letter? How did they discover this letter? What are their claims to fame? This guy is going to get sued. And second off, what does this letter even prove? They called it Baldy and Racy, or whatever the hell they called it, for Epstein's 50th birthday. Trump drew a nude woman. Yeah, right. Full of crap. Full of crap. My bullshit meter is going off fully. Oh, we got some Trump derangement syndrome in chat. Well, no spamming, buddy. Appreciate your spam, but no thank you. False, malicious, defamatory. That's exactly what Trump called it. False, malicious, and defamatory. I can't wait to see Mr. Rupert Murdoch get his ass sued off for lying about Trump. Furthermore, I don't think Trump is dumb enough to put anything into writing, condemning him into writing and signing his name to it. People are stupid. Jordan, this level of delusion that you believe everything the mainstream media tells you is insane. Is absolutely insane. Why am I so toxic? I'm being friendly. I am being friendly to you guys today. Doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Yo, buddy, they were bullshitting. Since when does Trump write that way? The freaking letter came out from 2003. I mean, give me a break. Epstein back then was not known yet to be a felon. That's a great point. These were 3 years before Epstein's prostitution charges came out. 3 years before Epstein was criminally charged with anything. Thank you, Mahdi. Thank you. That's a great point. What's a question? What question do you have? Please let me know. If it's good, I'll answer. Oh, we got lots of haters in here. I love it. I love you, Kenny. I love you. I love you, bro. I hope you're having a great Friday. If there's undoubtedly proof, take Trump to court, find him guilty, and I will condemn Trump. Take him to court, find him guilty, show evidence, show videos, and I will condemn Trump. Simple as that. Diddy is in prison. He's not getting freed, hopefully, anytime soon. Slap that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Respectable. All I want is evidence. Thank you. Thank you, Casey Cat. You're respectable as well. Can't stop, won't stop. Bad boy for life. You really like Diddy, huh? That's kind of disgusting to me. Diddy's kind of freaky and weird. Then he should release the files. Well, we talked about this quite in depth yesterday. We talked about the 5 theories of why these files didn't release. The trolls reloaded. Cognitive dissonance is what Biden had, brother. Trump's approval rating is higher than any Republican in the last 60 years. I'm going to do a call-in episode, but I just got to set up some software. You don't like to talk about Biden, do you? The child sniffer. You don't like to talk about that, do you? Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Am I the press secretary? Shit, man. They should hire me as the press secretary. I'm doing a better job than their press secretary. The kitty sniffer Biden. Well, the facts are Biden has been on TV sniffing children and Trump hasn't. Now, that is a fact. I would do a better job than the current press secretary. I agree. Hell yeah, Trump dog. I don't care what people say. If Trump ran for re-election today, I truly believe he would win again. He won 7 swing states and millions more votes than Harris. So I think Trump would win again. We need proof. As much as I would love to say that Bill Clinton, Biden, all these people are on the list, I'm also smart enough to know that we need evidence. Why would you vote for Elon's party? You don't even know who he's going to prop up for candidate. And also, he's not even American. But you probably voted for Trump. Do you think Pam Bondi will hold the line? I don't know. Probably not. She'll probably change. She might be removed. She might change her opinions. I doubt she's going to keep repeating the same bullcrap. She's probably seen the reactions online and around the world. So I doubt she's going to hold the line. You voted for Biden twice. Why? Well, you couldn't even vote for Biden twice. You talking about it? You couldn't even vote for Biden twice because Kamala stole the election. Tell me what primary Kamala ran in. What video is doctored? So you voted in the primaries for him in 2008. Why would you love Kamala? What policies do you like that she ran on? I don't vote based on party either. If someone had a good policy that was a Democrat or some other party, I would vote for them. Absolutely, I would vote for them. Smash that like button. Subscribe. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city, what state. Let me know. Or what country. Guys, that letter that Trump sent to Epstein for his birthday was fake. Was fake. If I could choose who would be a viable alternative to Trump, I mean, J.D. Vance, there's many people that we could get. J.D. would be a great president. I love that he served the United States in the Marines, and that he likes to shoot guns, and that he's a well-educated man, and he's a pretty cool guy. Let me know where you guys are coming from, what city, what state. If you guys got any more questions. I answered your questions, and I answered them because they were decent, and you were a decent human being. You were a good human being. You're a nice person. You weren't being rude or anything to me like that. But if you have other questions you want me to answer, drop some super chats, guys. I'll answer those no matter what. What if Newsom tried going for president? He would get destroyed. I don't think he could even beat AOC. Newsom was running for mayor, and he cheated on one of his staff members. He slept with her wife. That's the guy you want for president? The guy that's breaking relationships apart? You got any evidence? I don't think you know what visa she got. You don't work for immigration, and you don't have any evidence or proof. And why would she get that when she married a U.S. citizen? She doesn't need that visa. His name is New Scum. Why do you want AOC? I don't understand. I have plenty of debate, brother. But just because you're salty and mad, do I support birthright citizenship? Not really. If your parents entered the country illegally, I don't think we should get rid of birthright citizenship. But if both of your parents are illegal immigrants and they just use you as an anchor baby, yeah. I don't think you should be getting citizenship. Sorry. Colt. Any proof on those accusations, Anthony? You didn't give a shit when Biden was sniffing kids live on television, or when Biden lost 350,000 kids at the border. You didn't give a shit then. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I want to come to France. I'm going to come to France. I'm going to come to Paris when I get things worked out. And maybe, I don't know, maybe later this year. I do want to see Paris. Bro's still streaming. Hell yeah. What am I deflecting against that Trump has done? What has Trump done? Please tell me. Apparently you think Trump is going to run again in 2028. Kat, it sounds like it. Yeah, I have the sniffles. Hopefully I'm not getting sick, because about a week and a half ago I already had food poisoning. Hit the like, subscribe button. If you guys got any questions, there's no proof of that. Where's the video evidence? Are you talking about Biden or Trump? Because there's plenty of videos of Biden doing it. Plenty of videos. Trump is not an anchor baby. Both of his parents are legal citizens. They came in the legal way. Do not understand what an anchor baby means. Legal way, question mark? Yeah, you don't understand the legal way? Guys, you want to hear a controversial opinion? First off, that birthday letter that Trump sent to Epstein was bullshit and fake. Many news articles are coming out saying that they agree that it's bullshit and fake. Second off, nope, I'm going to tell you anyway. I don't think there should be natural-born men like the wall you promised. Brother, I'm going to get the wall today. Pinky promise. Actually, not today, but by the end of this weekend, you will have the wall. You will get that wall, Andrew. Can you join my Discord, though? Because I need to get in contact with you so you know when I'm doing the wall. The wall of conspiracy theories that you've dropped and super chat. Hyperboles exist. And not everyone's perfect. People make mistakes. But as I was saying, I don't think men in skirts with lipstick on, trans, should be teaching our kids in schools if they can't even serve the military. And if you think I'm wrong, then I guess you lack any common sense. Every Hollywood star, every president wears makeup. You don't think Biden wore makeup? I'm just saying a controversial opinion. Don't get offended. If you guys have any great questions, any great comments, anything you want to say or point out, drop some super chats. Why should a man in a dress wearing lipstick teach my kids or your kids? It makes zero sense. They can't even serve in the military. It's against the law. Nope, I'm not scared of them. I'm not fearful of them. Just wouldn't let them teach my kids. I didn't see what you commented, but if there's something you want to talk about so badly, you can drop a super chat. What's going to happen if they teach? They're not going to teach. Brother, I'm 100% genuine. I've been preaching the facts out here for months. Why do I not seem genuine? If I saw a trans man, a trans woman, whatever the fuck you want to call it, a natural born man wearing a skirt with lipstick, horrifying as fuck, in my kid's school or anyone's I know kid's school, I would instantly tell them, remove that kid out of there. We don't need that shit. That is fucked. No sexualizing and no sexualization of anything in schools. It's messed up. Just like if there is a straight teacher talking about sex and sexual relations and stuff like that, I would also recommend the same thing. Anything weird like that should not be around children, period. I have no problem if you're trans. I'm not scared of you. I don't have phobia. I just don't think you should be around kids. Drop the Trump hat. Trump is defending PDF files and is more loyal to Israel than America. Wake up, dude. Brother. Can you answer this question? What president wasn't loyal to Israel in the last 50 or 60 years? The answer is all of them were loyal to Israel. And second off, what PDF files is Trump defending? Tell me, I'm looking for evidence. I am looking for evidence. The reason these files didn't get released is because Jeffrey was involved with the Mossad, the FBI, the CIA, high-ranking corporations and individuals. If this comes out, there's going to be a lot of anti-Semitism, even more than there already is. There's rising anti-Semitism. Many countries will be boycotted. The economy will crash. This is a monster in the closet. Trump thought he could release this monster, and when he got in that closet, there were a lot more monsters than expected. That's the best way I can describe it. That is the best way I can describe it. But what president hasn't supported Israel? What president hasn't supported Israel? Do you still not have an answer? And still more unfounded claims? Yeah, that was 50 or 60 years ago. That actually is the only correct answer, JFK. And look what happened to him. Like I said, there hasn't been any in the last 50 or 60 years. Every single president, Obama, Biden, Bush, every single one of them, they supported Israel and have given American dollars to Israel. So before you blame Trump for that, take a look at a little bit about American history and all these presidents supporting Israel. There's nothing new here. Nothing new here. What would you think of China invading Australia? Should the U.S. protect Australia? That's a great question. Well, historically, the U.S. and Australia have worked alongside each other in war many times. For example, Australia was with the USA in Vietnam, which I think Vietnam was a disaster. We should have never gone in. But do I think the U.S. should protect Australia? Well, it depends on the circumstance. The short answer is I don't know. Maybe, possibly. We probably would do it. We are the protectors of the world, but at the same time, yeah, that would probably cause World War III. I mean, even if we don't get involved, I'm guessing China invading Australia would cause World War III. But the best question would be, should America protect Taiwan if China invades? I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure we have some special agreements to protect Taiwan and the semiconductor facilities. So since we have an agreement with them to protect them, I think we should keep up to our agreement. Now, since we are also allies with Australia, I guess that technically means we should protect them. The U.S. should help them. I think the answer is yes. I think the U.S. should protect them because Australia did a lot of stuff for the U.S. So I think it's fair. What do you guys think? Would I serve in the military during a third war? I have no clue. Probably, possibly. The USA saved China in World War II against Japan. Great comment. Only uneducated people make claims without proof. I have plenty of friends, brother. Plenty of friends. I actually have a friend. She's coming over tonight. So I'll still be doing my streams as normal. But I will have a guest in my home. Damn it, my imaginary friends don't count. Shit, man. Well, if I'm entertaining you, I'm glad. Thank you, Lunchbox. You're beloved as well. What the hell is noun? Yeah, I do, Dick Preston. Do you? Hit the like, subscribe button. We got 333 people in here. I'm going to say this one more time. If anyone wants to debate about it, talk about it, drop some super chats. I will answer you. Madi, I love you too. I love every single one of you guys. Doesn't matter if you're, doesn't matter your race, your religion, your sexuality, or anything. None of that matters to me. I love everyone. It doesn't matter, guys. I love each and every one of you. If you're Democrat, liberal, I don't care. I don't care. You European? I mean, yeah, genetically I'm European. But nationality, I'm American. I was born in America. I mean, if you're just wearing a skirt, that's kind of normal. Hey, Marina. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Did you just get in here? You're an angel, Marina. I'm glad you joined my streams and talked with me. This is one of my friends in real life. She's amazing. Did your ancestors immigrate? Yeah, they immigrated from Russia, if you're curious. But in the late 1800s, and guess what? They did it legally. Legally. Thoughts on ICE? We need more ICE for more deportation. Have a good day, Marina. Marina's also Russian, so watch your mouth, fools. How do I know they did it legally? Because, my grandparents knew their great-grandparents. My grandparents knew their grandparents, and they did it legally. I'm not from Arkansas. Never been there. Nope. Marina is a beautiful woman. Not my mother. I'm pretty sure Trump's family did it legally too. Texas? Nope, from Florida. Oh, you're jealous, pigeon. How is Trump here illegally? He was born in the U.S. His parents were legal citizens. I'll say this again. If a man thinks he's a woman, he wears a dress, a skirt, lipstick, and he's pushing sexual narratives, he should not be teaching in kids' schools. No, don't be telling children about gender reassignment surgeries and hormones. No, stay away. Trump is awesome. And Florida is awesome. Question, have you ever met a trans person? Yeah, I've met them all the time. So my friend owns this place, and the place he owns, there's a trans worker there. And I show everyone respect. Double tap the screen, guys. I've got kids. I don't want them knowing that either. Hell yeah, some common sense in house. I haven't drinking anything. I wish. Guys, all you guys are curious about all these questions. I would love to answer them if you drop some super chats. But what I have is none of your business, unless you're going to drop a super chat. The letter is fake, brother. You really think Trump knows how to draw? That's how I know it's fake. Trump doesn't know how to draw. We've all seen his drawings before. Well, some of us. And this man does not draw. Actually, was that his drawing? No, that was Kanye's drawing. We've never seen Trump draw anything. What do you mean by why not someone else? "34 counts. He won the election by millions and 7 swing states. Trump will go down as one of the best presidents ever. Facts. What other Republicans? It was just Trump versus Harris. Trump derangement syndrome in chat. Smash the like, subscribe button. 2003, Trump was not an artist. I sound like a robot. Any good questions? Any good comments? Drop some super chats. I don't care if people are hateful, Drewby. I don't care if people are hateful. If you can't tell by now, I'll keep it going no matter what. Nothing will stop me from streaming. Yeah, go Trump. Hell yeah. FDR ran for 4 terms. Prohibition used to be in the Constitution. It used to be illegal to drink in the United States. That was changed. That was amended. Because of Trump, many people became rich with Bitcoin. That's a great point. Bitcoin is way too expensive to buy right now. And if everyone watches Bitcoin, they know one thing about it. When it was at 70,000, it crashed back to 13,000. Now all we got to do is wait for another crash and everyone to panic and say, "Oh, Bitcoin's over. Bitcoin's over." And then when they say that, that's when you buy in, not when everyone's hyping it up. XRP, XLM. There's other good cryptos out there. XRP is definitely a good one. Can someone tell me the price of XRP right now? I'm genuinely curious. I haven't tried it. But I remember Bitcoin was at $69,000. Then it went down to $13,000. And no one was buying. They were all saying it was over. When Bitcoin went to $20,000, it went back down to around $5, $6, $7,000. Everyone was saying it was over. It has cycles, guys. It has cycles. It doesn't take a genius to figure this out. It has cycles, so it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Controversial opinion. Here we go again. If you're a natural born man and you have some derangement syndrome and some weird sexual bullshit that you can't shut up about gender reassignment surgery and hormones and this and that, and you're wearing a skirt with lipstick on, you should not be in schools teaching kids. If you can't even legally serve the military, why should you be in schools teaching kids? It makes 0 sense. 0 sense. Double tap the screen, like, comment, share, drop some super chats for any questions or topics. It doesn't take an academic to realize this common sense shit. I do live debates all the time, but you got to join my Discord if you want a live debate. Join my Discord, guys. We got 101 people in my Discord right now. Link in the bio. They're not all Trumpers. Don't worry. Lots of them are. Here we go with a second account. You're back in. Would I debate Destiny? I don't think I would debate Destiny. I would just make him cry in a couple sentences. I can't even fathom how people like Destiny got big and famous. What does he say or what does he do that's so controversial or so entertaining? Is it because he represents the Democrats and the Liberal Party? Maybe Destiny should run for Democrat. Destiny is a stripper's name, but it's also a name of a male streamer. Vance/Trump 2028. Not right now, but we can set up one. We can set up a debate. Maybe this evening we could do one. No, this is the majority of America's opinions right here. Why do I keep popping up in your shorts? Because you can't get rid of me. You were meant to watch me. You need some common sense in your life. Tide Pods. Scott likes to eat Tide Pods. Well, shout out Germany. Skill, timing, coordination, outstanding. I think Trump always plays 4D chess. Common sense isn't possible anymore. Trump 2028. Biden didn't pay off the student loans. What a shame. What a shame. What do you want me to comment on? If there's anything you want me to comment on so badly, you can drop a like, a comment, a super chat. Colt shit. Colt. So do you guys really believe we should have transgenders teaching in schools? Do you really believe that? May every day be a wonderful secret. Yeah, I don't think Trump talks like that. I also don't think he draws little sketchy little things to send people. That's actually not what happened. The thing they blocked, first off, let's talk about the numbers here. I actually have everything right here in this notepad. First off, the thing they blocked a bill. A bill that had multiple things in it. It wasn't just about Epstein, buddy. So please educate yourselves. Not the only thing in the bill was the only thing that wasn't in the bill, that I don't agree with was that. There was many things that they blocked when they blocked those files, first off. Second off, let's talk about the facts real quick. It was full House vote, 210 to 211. Two Dems did not vote. Two Dems did not vote. They could have broken the release. They could have broken the release of it. If these two Dems would have voted, they would have won the majority. But if they won this, that would have gave them the majority of the power in the House, which is another reason why Republicans voted against this bill, whatever you want to call it. The big, beautiful bill lowers taxes for every income bracket. It's amazing. They didn't vote on purpose. Proven predator? How is he proven? He was never found guilty in any criminal trial. Never received any criminal charges for anything related to essaying anybody. Zero criminal charges when it involves sexual misconduct. Zero. Hit the like, subscribe button. Salute. Thank you. Why would I listen to you when you got no evidence with your claims? I've answered all these questions. If there's anything else you want me to answer, drop some comments, super chats. You don't have to watch me. You can keep crying in your basement about Trump, but... Wrong side of history. Wrong side of history. I definitely haven't heard that comment about 5,000 times. Who told you to say that? The mainstream media? Cry, Justin. Cry. You got Trump for 3.5 more years. Hey, thank you, bro. Yep. I'll be voting for Trump in 2030. 2032, I'll be voting for Trump. I'll be older and wiser. And you'll still be crying in your basement. Neither Trump or Epstein is from Florida. Are you guys that dumb? Put Trump for king for life. Colt. Colt. Any original good comments here? Or just Colt? Whoa. Do you actually want him as king? No way. Apparently to the Democrats he is king. Trump is king. No kings. What original comments have you given? Probably none of them are original. Who told you to say that? Fox News? Definitely not original. Dems won. We still don't have a king. Damn it. I don't actually want a king, guys. Don't cry about it. If you want me to look at the chat so badly, force me to. Drop a super chat. Then I'll be forced to because there'll be a giant banner right here. Okay, Mike. You're right. It's not original because the majority of America voted for Trump. Isn't Trump a dictator, though, not a king? If you want me to do a dance, I will do a dance. At 10,000 subscribers, or if you drop a super chat, sure. Oh, coping. If you didn't vote, that's your own fucking fault, dumbass. No, I have not shaved. I have 5 o'clock shadow, I know. That is disgusting, Chris. You're a disgusting human being, just so you know. Any other comments? Any other questions? If not, I think I might wrap up. Oh, Trump derangement is heavy in chat. Heavy! Mike, you don't have to watch me. You know, funny enough, you look like a common sense guy. Why would you vote for Kamala? The people who chant no kings are the same people who boycotted July 4th when we literally separated from a king. Let me know where you guys are coming from, what city or what state. I'm curious. Hey, Mike, we got something we agree on then. We both love 4th of July. Brother, I have the right to answer whatever questions I want. And if you don't got 99 cents and you're begging me to answer your comment and I don't answer, that's your own fault. Every president, every American politician tells lies. Shout out Sydney, Australia. I don't know how long Biden has left. I don't wish death on anybody, unlike the radical leftists. Is Hitler the only historical figure people know? Probably. Yeah, you gotta know your password for your Google account. Unfortunately, if you don't know your Google account password, you can't super chat. You're making me sad now. You're making me sad now. Try a different YouTube account that you actually know the password. Hey, at least you're being honest, Mike. We have plenty common ground, brother. We both love the United States, I like to think. And we both love July 4th. But I invite you to join my Discord, Mike. Let's talk one-on-one. We also have a community in there, about 101 people. They're not all Trump supporters, so don't say, oh my God, no, only Trump supporters. No, we got people from all kinds of backgrounds. We got some Republicans in there that don't even like Trump. They never voted for Trump, but they still would never vote for a Biden or a Harris. I mean, Joe B., if you ask Biden, him and Trump have common ground on many things. See you there, brother. See you there. Don't worry. We're respectful to everybody. We don't name call. We don't do any of that bullshit in my Discord. It's not allowed. Well, if you got proof he's what you call him, I will gladly stop supporting him. Yeah, brother, I got an expert working on my server. This man, shout out Dr. Dons. This man keeps the server A1. A1. We're still improving it every single day, but yeah, we got 100 people in there. Dr. Dons is the Discord doctor. Time to break out the wood chipper. See, there's something I agree with you there. Do you watch JD Delay? Because that man is a legend. Shout out JD Delay. Well, let's see that photo. Or let's see that birthday card or note. And then we can easily disprove it. JD is a boss. Because they used to be friends before all these allegations and criminal charges came upon Epstein? Why did Obama get supported by Diddy and funded for his campaign? By Diddy. Why did Obama get brought up in Diddy's court trials? Oh yeah, JD posts some fake news sometimes. I'm not gonna disagree with you there. Have a blessed day, Mike. Have a great Friday. Just remember, it's the end of the week. Let me check my messages, guys. I'm expecting something. I'm back. What deep fake? I don't know about the deep fake, but I know he posted that Tesla was getting rid of Elon as CEO. That was completely fake shit. It took 20 seconds for me to look that up on Google to see that JD posted that Tesla was getting rid of Elon as CEO. So, anyway, guys, unless we get another super chat or any good questions, I think I'm going to wrap up here. Why did Joe Biden give pardons to murderers? Well, he took them off death row. Why did Joe Biden take murderers, R words, PDF files off death row? He did. It's facts. He took every single person off death row in the United States except one. People think CIA is giving up the blackmail list. That's a great super chat. Yeah, I think that's hilarious. They really believe that. Well, I'm not pro-life. Send them to the wood chipper. If you kill other people, multiple people, and if you do things to children, your ass should be in the wood chipper. By the way, he completely pardoned a murderer, by the way. Completely pardoned them. They got out of prison. So that's also disgusting. Yeah, he did. The excuse he gave was, oh, this woman was abused by her husband. That's why she murdered him. I don't give a damn if you were abused. That's effed up. That guy should have been in prison. You could have called the cops. You didn't have to kill him. You could have done anything to him but kill him. That wasn't necessary, and Biden pardoned him. Name the person. I actually have a list of the names right here. Would you want me to really name the person? Because you're about to get embarrassed. Let me look through these notes. Give me about a couple minutes, maybe a minute or two. I believe in self-defense, but self-defense isn't murdering someone after they abused you. That's not self-defense. Murdering someone, self-defense is murdering someone if they try to kill you. That's not what happened in this circumstance. Oh, Void Noel is mad. The channel's growing rapidly, and he gets to cry about it. I love it. That's the best part about making videos. I take real physical notes. I'm still looking. I know I have it written down here. Okay, one person that Biden committed their sentence was called Anthony Bathel. Convicted R-wording and murdering U.S. Marine, 1987. George Torrey essayed 2 young girls, taken off death row. Adrian Peeler, convicted murderer, Murdered a mother and an 8-year-old. Taken off death row under Biden. Yeah, I know, commuted. Buddy, look it up. Look up the murder that Biden pardoned. It's facts. I did the research on it. I took these notes. Yeah, I know. No shit. Yeah, one person got pardoned for a murderer. It was a woman that got pardoned for a murder because she was abused by her husband. Look it up. Look it up. The other ones were commuted. This one was a full-blown pardon. You can cry all you want, but it doesn't change the fact that Biden pardoned, he released out of jail a murderer. Why does it matter her name? You can use Google and look it up. I promise you it's there. I already proved you wrong. If I give you a name, is it going to change anything? Is it going to change anything? Do you want me to Google it for you since you can't? No, I did not use that word. I'm going to... Hey, I'm back, guys. You still there? Adrian Peeler. He was granted clemency. Adrian Peeler got released in 2025 due to Biden. Adrian clemency. Adrian Peeler. Adrian Peeler got released in 2025. He only did 25 years in prison thanks to Biden. He was convicted of murdering a mother and an 8-year-old. And Biden got him released in 2025. Factual. I double-checked on Google. Adrian Peeler, the original person that I said the first statement, was the dude that got clemency. He was released from prison in 2025. Convicted of murdering a mother and an 8-year-old. And this is the fucker Biden released. Adrian Peeler. He was supposed to be released in 2033. This fucker Biden got him released in 2025. I found one. Adrian Peeler, convicted murderer of a mother and an 8-year-old. L, your name is L for a reason. L. Adrian Peeler. I said this the first time. It's right here on the notes. My video shouldn't be frozen. Can you hear me, guys? He did serve 45 years. His name is L because he takes them every day. Yup. He's defending Adrian Peeler, convicted murderer of a mother and an 8-year-old. 25 years isn't enough. 20 years isn't enough. And Biden released this fucker onto the streets. He should have stayed on, he should be on death row. He shouldn't be getting out in 2025. He should be on death row. But of course, these are the people that L loves to defend. Meanwhile, he'll call Trump the R word and the PDF file word and still won't have any evidence to show. But when you show him Biden released a convicted murderer who murdered a mother and an 8-year-old, he just says, well, no, that never happened. He lied. He said that this guy never did that. He said that he was never released. Bullshit. He was released in 2025. This year. That's right. He was released 2025. He served 25 years of that 60-year sentence. Thank you, President Biden. Double tap the screen. No, he served 25 years of 60 years and Biden let him out of prison. Biden, your hero, let a convicted murderer who murdered an 8-year-old and a mother out of fucking prison. Disgusting. There was 37 total pardons. 37 of the 40 death row inmates were pardoned. Joe B., stay on subject. Your favorite president, Joe Biden. Clemency, Adrian Peeler, convicted murderer, murdered a mother and an 8-year-old. I guess it was Biden's auto pen. It wasn't Biden. It was Biden's auto pen. Great point. Clemency is different than commuted, by the way. He was not commuted. He was given clemency. Do you know what clemency means? No, that's not what clemency means. Clemency means either an outright pardon or commuted, or both of them. He was released from prison in 2025. Many, many, many years early. And if you don't believe it, do your own research. Don't be defending children murderers and mother murderers. His clemency was he was released in 2025, Adrian Peeler. That's not even the same person I'm talking about, Fuzzy. I said Adrian Peeler, not Thomas Stephen. That's right. All forms of mercy given by the justice system. And this form of mercy was early release. Hell yeah, Smoke, and I agree with you. Bring them on state death penalty. Guys, if you guys have any more questions, any more comments, anything else you guys want to talk about, drop some super chats or I'm going to wrap this up in the next 2 minutes. What lies did I say? Your buddy L left because he was telling bullshit lies. What people was I wrong about? Tell me the name of them. Because I've been talking about the same guy Every single minute of this live stream. Adrian Peeler. No, Adrian, you're defending Adrian Peeler, convicted murderer, murdered a mother and an 8-year-old, released in 2025, had a 60-year sentence. You're defending him? That's disgusting. Anyway, that's all I gotta say, guys. Any other questions? Any other super chats? Any other questions? And we'll keep going. Other than that, 30 seconds, we're ending this. We will be ending this. That's a double standard. Yep. 15 seconds, guys. If there's any other comments, super chats, drop them. If we get a super chat, we'll keep going. If not, we're going to wrap this up. Everyone, Sion, can you join my Discord? Everyone, join my Discord. It doesn't matter if you're a Trump lover or a Trump hater. Join my Discord. Link in bio. All right. Peace out, everybody. Nice talking with you guys. Well, when there's proof, I'll renounce these people. As long as there's no proof, I will not renounce anybody. Peace out. What time will I be back? It is, so maybe about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably about 6 hours and 45 minutes. Maybe before then. We'll take a look. But 6 hours and 45 minutes. We'll be back on stream. So we'll see. We will see. 6 hours and 45 minutes. All right, guys? See you guys later tonight, this evening. Have a great day. And love you all. Thank you guys for joining. What about sleep? No sleep, just stream. But I'll see you guys in about 6 hours and 15 minutes. Later, guys.